And welcome back, everyone, to the Ireland Esports Collegiate Series powered by NATO's. It's just me tonight, and we are showing replays. Obviously, it's Halloween, so happy Halloween, everybody out there that is watching. It's only replays tonight. We have the SETU Esports obviously taking off against QUB Monarchs. They submitted replays. They played this game during the week. I don't know the score though, so it's gonna be interesting. I haven't seen any of these games, so I've absolutely no idea what's going to happen. Hope you'll enjoy it. Happy Halloween if you're watching this. If you're not like going out tonight, what are you doing with your life? Unless you're 32 like me and you're old, in which case, fair enough, stay in. But we're going to get into the game as quickly as possible. There's no problem for the preamble. Let's get right into the game. It is, of course, as always, a best of five, and this is, of course, between two of the highest ranked teams right now in the country. One of them being, of course, SETU, who, of course, still back from that amazing journey. On the wrong screen there, I think. We're back now. There we go. We're back in the game one underway, and it is a flip up there. Come to the side. Opportunity already here for SETU. We're going to push down center, but go with the backboard. Nice control there. I don't actually know any of the names, so I can't tell you what is going on right now. The ball coming through, nicely through the air there, but SETU stopped that one in the midfield, but QB will rebuild their attack here, trying to get the one center. That's not a great pass from SETU, finding a QUB player in a dangerous position. QB now starting to swarm around the net here. There's no one there. That's surely the first goal. It will be indeed. QUB go 1-0. Of course, no replays because it is, of course, a replay of a replay. So there will be no goal replays. Just be going straight in from goals to goals. So don't spend too much time discussing them unless it's a really good goal. But that's an opportunity at the other end. QB will have to defend, but almost gets dunked nicely. Shadow looking to make a nuisance of himself on the back, but will do so. Panda looking to get up. Can he double this one in? Yes, he can indeed. 1-1, we're all tied up already. And only 55 seconds in here. Lots of goals flying in back and forth for both teams. Kick off underway. Good play. And here comes Shadow already looking to get this one down. Gets it up nicely. Good save, though, out by a QUB player. Is off the backboard by Panda. Tops are going flying in, and he will put that one through as well. 2-1 all of a sudden, and SETU have turned this one on its head. Game number one very much in the balance still, but SETU starting to build up ahead of steam. But they will put that back towards their net. That's dangerous play, and that should be. No, it's denied, but double commit leads to the equaliser. 2-2. It's been a hectic minute and 15 seconds here from both teams, trying their very best to imprint themselves on this game, to dominate the game. SETU probably just the better of it so far, but they've really caused lower 4 goals themselves. Defensive errors at one end, but that's a great shot. And it's already 3-2. And only a minute and 24 seconds, but 84 seconds, 5 goals scored. An average of a goal every 13 seconds so far. Sorry, 17 seconds so far. As the ball comes through, ball pumped up, lucky to get this one down again. Clear this opponent out of the way. They will pop this one down, but only finding as far as another QUB player tries to come across nicely. Ball shifted, gets past one. In comes the second player of the post. Hammer out of it here. Button on the back wall will read that nicely and clear that all the way down to midfield as quickly as he can. The ball is put down. 2 minutes 50 seconds remaining on this clock. Not quite sure what the intention was there from the QUB player. Decides to put it back towards his own back corner when really in time and space in the midfield to develop something. Didn't really need to be too pressured. Could have got an attacking touch on that, but went defensive. It's okay. Worked out okay. SETU didn't quite manage to take advantage of it, but they have here off the post and in 4-2. Clinical shot. They've been looking for that posted-in shot so far tonight already. They've hit it a few times. A fake kickoff comes through now. Everyone grabbing boost, and well, QUB trying to challenge in the midfield, but SETU not going to allow that to happen yet. Here comes the cherry pick pass. He's looking for the ground pinch. He gets enough of it, but the defender is well positioned to get back around on that one and make sure it doesn't fly in to their own goal. But SETU getting plenty of good looks here, and it's a 3 versus 1 essentially. Not quite sure why another player didn't just come. Pan. I'm not really sure what SETU are trying to do at the moment. They're just trying to make this more and more difficult for themselves, I think. 4-2, minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. Still plenty of time left in this game. Ball comes up nicely, pops it down, looking for a double. Can't quite get it. Coming back around, though. Minute and 25 left now. QUB here put up a good fight at the start of this game, but haven't scored a goal now in over 2 minutes. SETU, of course, scoring 4 goals out of the last 5. Here's a chance. Ball cleared away, though. It's cleared back again. QUB will look to get one back on the board. Another double commit from SETU. This is not the team we were seeing last year. This is not the team we were seeing step onto that stage in Dallas and really dominate. I know they may not feel like that's at the same level of competition, but if you're not taking this seriously, teams will hurt you. Teams will come for you. Teams like TUD, Trinity, even QUB to lesser. If SETU are playing up to the usual standards, I understand they feel there's bigger fish to fry this year. You know, Winter Cup obviously coming up now, and you know, URC, of course, in spring. The winner, remember, first and second place from this competition will be going into that. So, absolutely massive here. You do well on a divisional basis in Ireland, but that ball cleared it. Cleared back into the corner, and that will be game 1 signed, sealed, and delivered for Trinity. Sorry, not for Trinity, for SETU. We're talking about Trinity duo later on. And that's almost a goal. Here. No, they'll keep it up. One player they'll decide not to play anymore, but now he will. But QUB looking to get another goal back on the board here. Just make SETU know they're in the game. But that ball hits the floor. Game number 1 goes away as SETU Esports. They lead by 1 game to 0. Again, apologies. I'm unable to see the names over the head, just so we can keep the bar down the bottom free, as you know, from replays, so we don't see that on stream. So if I do get names wrong, I apologize. I will try and call it who it is, but I can't always do that, so I will just kind of call the plays SETU and QUB. But we'll go into game 2 as quickly as we can. SETU obviously 1-0 up in the series. And here we go now, game number 2 underway. SETU looking to get this one through. Look for a flip reset there. Can he get this one under? You will. It's a lovely pass, but there is a defender back in the back line, and there's nobody back hurting for SETU. A whiff by 2 players, and it will be punished. It is already 1-0. QUB take the lead for the 2nd game in a row in this series, so bit of an upstart. That's why I said earlier on the last game, you cannot be taking this team lightly. QUB are one of the top 4 seeds for a reason, or the top 6 seeds, I believe, so I'm not quite sure their exact seed, but I know they are basically expected to make week 2. Maybe still a upper bracket somehow, but you know, it's probably expect to see them in the lower bracket, but you never know. But they are expected, of course, to make that week 2 run of the playoffs, so I don't know why SETU here have been trying to just fooling around really for the last, I don't know how many minutes, but they only really got serious when they went down, and then QUB looked like they were threatening more. And going for clips is great and all, you know, it's fantastic. What I'd prefer to see for them is a bit of it's gone. Remember, it hasn't really been that synergy we expected between them. And QUB here could punish that. They will punish. Sure, you know, well denied. The monster Panda getting in the way there this time. But if SETU want to have a chance to make it CRL again this year, they have to start taking these series seriously right now. They can't just be messing around constantly, because there are teams like Kiel Krakens, like UA, who all want to bite back in their cherry, and it's 2-0. That's what I'm talking about. If you keep messing, if you keep trolling, these teams will punish you. And look, as a caster, right, I'm always meant to be impartial. I am impartial in terms of that. When I see a team messing around, right, like that, like messing around, when it's a good team in front of them, when they're on stream, when they're in a competition where they haven't qualified yet for the playoffs, so I don't know why they're acting like this. It annoys me. It's frustrating to see this happen, especially when the 3 players are so good. And I think they should take it more seriously. That's my opinion. But anyway, we'll get back to the actual impartial casting now. As the ball comes through, ball coming back in the center. QUB trying to get this one up. That's a good shot. Good dunk as well, but the defense gets back around on a very good scramble defense from Queens there, who are showing the utmost respect to this team. Good shot, but it fades wide. I don't know if Queens had not been a target when I got up for it. It was hit hard and with pace towards that top corner, being on target. I'm not sure Queens would have saved it, but for now they have a 2-0 lead here with 2.5 minutes left, and well, could be, no, it should be the deficit half, but an absolute whiff and another whiff there, and it could be a third. Enough on that though. Now 1v1 here, trying to get around his Panda, does very well. Here's an opportunity there. Channel puts it up high. Thompson gonna float back around it now, trying to get around it, but that's a good clear. It's a real opportunity for Queens to put a question mark perhaps beside SETU, that if they're messing around you can beat them. Sure, if SETU don't win this game, they'll probably go into try-hard mode, but I want to see them in try-hard mode from the start. I don't want to see an 8 or 9-0 slaughter, but at the same time, like, show your opponents some respect. And Queens are doing that very well, and they've been punishing their opponents. Double commit on the line, but it works out okay because they get enough on the ball. Shot comes shooting. It's wide again. SETU not having their shooting boots on tonight at all, which is the one thing that really carried them along their defense through that amazing lower bracket run for CRL in the last chance qualifier. Lovely flick over there. That's a good denial, and that's a good pass up. The synergy's not really there at the moment from SETU. Something's going to have to really improve if they want any chance of taking EURC at all. But that's a Queen opportunity again. They get an over one player, but no one following in for Queens. Perhaps it's a good strategy. You know, you're only a minute and a half left. You don't need to commit the house. You got that cushion lead. If you got a clear chance, then yeah, maybe send another player. But if there's a chance at all of a double commit there from QUB Queens, I don't like that. But that's a great demo coming through. Read that all the way, and then we'll clear that away for now. 55 seconds left from the clock here, trying his very best to keep this lead alive for Queens. Have SETU got anything in the tank? Bit of a ghost hit there, but it works out okay. Clears the ball for now. Again, whiffing the ball here. SETU, basic things. And that's the thing. Like, when you're messing around, you're more likely to commit the basic errors, like whiffing the ball or not getting a connection on it. So it's really been a grave of SETU's own making the moment in this game. But can they get at least one on the board? Or are Queens going to be the first team to keep SETU out in a series this season? And no, they won't, because the defender just gets absolutely stuck on the line. He could not get up to that ball at all. His car level this up. They are! Oh, the mistake from the first goal, followed by the kickoff win. And SETU have turned this one right back around. 15 seconds to go. It's 2-2. Can they find a win in a game they really have no right of winning? Really have to feel for Queens here if they can't secure this one. That's a great denial. Here's a chance now. Can the bump come true? No, it won't. Overtime looming in game number 2. Are we going to see it the first thing? Yes, we are. Overtime in game number 2. Queens looking to level the series up. SETU looking to go 2-0 up and 1 game away from taking this series. Comes a shot now. Taking it nicely. Looking for the bouncing play. Won't quite get it. But SETU are coordinated enough. But QUB here sending all 3 men in a very attacking formation. And it's worked out nicely. But SETU will clear the midfield 4 now. Don't know why he's jumping like that for a ball he's never going to get to. Just reposition yourself. That's a great effort. It's a great save as well, though. Harassed and harangued by a SETU member on his line, but manages to clear it out. That's a lovely pass and field as well, but well caught out in the backfield. Moved to the corner, but not the best touch, but actually worked out really well. If that was a planned passing play, that was fantastic. 42 seconds gone here in overtime. SETU clear this one to halfway. Again, I'm not quite sure what the goal is there from the SETU player. He's jumping through the air, using boost to a ball. He doesn't even need to dunk it at midfield. He just needs to close off the gap a little bit or make his opponent pick a way to go so his defense can get there. Good deny on the line, but that one's going to sneak through. No, it's not. Somehow cleared out. And Queens survive for another moment. But the hook is starting to find its way through. Oh, whoa, Queens off the backboard. A great shot right at the defender, making him second guess himself. And it's, well, Queens take the first game, and it's well deserved. Look, you can't be messing around at this level with any team that's that good. Queens are a good team. Wish my Discord would stop giving you notifications. That'd be great. But yeah, well, game 3 under in the series. Pardon me for a second here. Changing my settings 1 second here. Yeah, it's anyway, goal from SETU to make it 1-0. I just have to live with it. It's really annoying, but I have to live with it. 1-0 now to SETU. They're up in this game. Ball coming through here. QUB will have to find a way back. First time they were behind in this series from the first goal. Of course, they were behind in game number 1, obviously. And it was 2-1, and then obviously 3-2 and 4-2. But ball coming around. Queens here still hanging around the hole. There's a lovely passing play. Had to well cut out by SETU, because that was a lovely inviting pass, and there was a Queens going on to it. That's a lovely play by Queens. That's almost in, but the post does him dirty. Now clear down. I feel like gets absolutely dunked by that one. All comes true. Looking to harass and harangue here, this Queens team. They're not going away. I'm showing why they are a contender, maybe to be one of those teams that make it very far in week 2, or perhaps even go all the way to Dublin for the LAN. Coming up, overhit that a lot. Couldn't quite get on the end of it. It's coming through. Play across. Queens looking here just to cause all the pressure they can. That's a lovely shot on target as well, but it's well denied. But again, a double commit from SETU. I don't even know why they're double committing there. It's a good shot, but it's not a great shot. And got 2 players in pretty much the same position. Bit of comm issues again from SETU. And that will come back to haunt them later. Oh, that's a really unfortunate own goal. It's caused by SETU, to be fair. They're harassing and haranguing him, and then obviously the player in front just hits the ball off him, but not really much you can do about it. But it will go down as an own goal, but here's a chance there for 3-1, but couldn't get the flip he wanted on that ball, and SETU can't get the goal from his Queens. Clear the line, send it all the way back down to the opponent's backboard, but now here comes SETU showing their mechanical skill. Lovely flip reset attempt. The shot could be true, but another double commit, but it's well kept aside there. They're not letting that one go through, but what angle is Panda holding there? I've no idea. He's showing his whole, like I don't know what. Okay. Anyway, ball coming through. 3 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. The ball cleared away to the side. Of course, SETU 2-0 up. It's like 2 minutes and 41 seconds. SETU, of course, are leading. The company lead by 3-1 now, apart from a good defensive effort as we hit the midway point of game number 3. The winner of this, of course, will go on to series point and give themselves a chance at taking the series down in 4 games. Will that be Queens, or will it be most likely SETU with their 2-0 lead? But we did see a 2-0 lead evaporate in 15 seconds in the last game, so anything could happen here. Big Devil on the backfield, but fortunately for SETU, they don't have the ball in their opponent's backfield. It's in the upfield. And they're having to really try their best as QUB now having to defend with their lives, and do not want to concede a 3rd goal. You feel the 3rd goal does go in. SETU just got the tactical news to just keep this one away from that Queens team and keep themselves very much alive for taking a 3-1. Maybe it's spoopy week, I don't know. They're all just messing about a little bit, but they've woken up now. That's a great goal! Lovely passing play in the midfield, and a boomer of a shot, scraping the underside of the crossbar as it goes into the back of the net, and it's 3-0, and SETU surely securing game number 3 from themselves now, and putting themselves within 1 of keeping their record absolutely perfect. But for now, back nicely. Comes the challenge, gets it through nicely. Queens here for doing some really good stuff. That's a good bumping play though. But the one that doesn't matter, Queens will get on the board, and they'll be on the board every game so far, to be fair to them. 2 in the first game, 3 in the second game, and now 1 in the 3rd game so far. And then 15 seconds left, of course, on the time of the kickoff, so plenty of time. Here's a chance to pull another one back, but off the post. Can't quite do so. And a good dunk there from SETU, just keeping the pressure applied, looking for a musty. So no one's going to be there, and they're making some weird challenging decisions. Like, at times the ball, they're not going to get anywhere near the ball, and Queens will have a very free hit, and they're still challenging. And something like that, where it's more difficult for Queens to get a free hit. Even if you get up for the ball, you're making them make a decision instead of shoving it right in the middle. They don't challenge. I'm very confused by this performance of SETU. Were they all drunk playing? I really don't know. It's disconcerting And it's problematic, and it's really good for teams like, like this Queen's team, like Trinity, like TUD, like UCD and Cork. If this is how SETU are going to play all year long, we may not see them in the land final at all. So it's a good hope for other teams, I guess. But, just the decision making today has been really poor. Not when Peter goal, though, won't be cleared away for now. SETU's not allowing a third goal to go in. And that would be game over. Game number 3 in the way of the bag for SETU Esports. Will there be one last goal? There will be! Queens, keep it close. Get 2 goals in every game so far. But unfortunately, 2 goals, not enough in game 1 or game 3 so far. So they find themselves 2-1 down going into, well, maybe the final game. I don't know. Let me go and tell me whether this is the last game or not. So I have no idea what the scoreline's going to be. And here we go. Game number 4. Queens clear now. Get 3 men over 1 here. This is an opportunity, but a good challenge in the backfield. Keeps SETU's net unchallenged. And now it's a 2v1. Lovely passing play, but yeah, just not communicated on time. You want to be you want your opponent at least, your teammate at least leaving the floor when you start that high pass. It's just an unfortunate own goal. That's so unlucky. Just hits off the QUB car and into the net it goes on the back spoiler. Just really unlucky, but it's good situation awareness from SETU, to be fair to them. If you can realize you can use your opponent's card to get a goal. What is that double commit? Why? I'm very anyway. Queens here on the ball, putting this ball center. The champ here. Here's an opportunity, 1v1, but that's good defending from the SETU player, keeping himself as big as possible in that goal, making the Queens player make the decision first. Because what you want to do in that position as an attacker is you want to make the defender make the decision, but SETU put that one in. So you want to make the defender, make the decision, because then you've got more of the net to shoot at, and you can also put it past them, and the momentum's already against them. But as a defender, if you can make the attacker make the first move, you've got a great chance of making the save. That's exactly what we saw there. And it led down to the transitional counter-attack goal, so beautiful defense from SETU, and then it comes to go for, here's a cherry pick attempt now, but off the backboard. Nobody following up, because again, they're just flying through the air like magical ponies, and was another own goal for Queens. Can they find a way back into this? That touch is not going to help, nor is that touch. But SETU have got all 3 players up pretty much within 5 meters of each other, ahead of the box, and 2 of them were ahead of the ball when it came back down. So I'm unsure as to why that was that a design play? It could have been, I'm unaware, but didn't look like the best design play in the world. But here come SETU again, looking for the bump there. Nice bump play attempt, and that maybe looked like a double commit. That time it was good, just bump attempt on the goal line. QB here really doing well right now in these 50-50 one-on-one situations. Normally, apart from really on the net, they've looked really good. They've got the best of the SETU side. And getting up for this, can he put it in target? No, he can't hold the backboard, but defense gets across to clear that one out, and now it's a 3v-none. Defender will get back, and it's off the post. I'm probably gonna pass that one, but 2-0 lead, 2:50 to go. Starting to feel yourself a bit more. It was not the worst city in the world, but I would have passed that one myself if I could have. Obviously, I would not be able to get that pass because I'm terrible. But that's besides the matter. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. Good defending from SETU again, just defending that backboard. But Queens are pushing up hard here. They're starting to realize that this series is getting away from them. And the best way to deal with it is just to push up hard, push everything, give everything you've got, and find a way to get yourself right back into this game. Lovely attempt there, clears that one downfield, but only as far as defenders, and actually SETU versus there. That's a great shot, 3-0, and that again could be the game, and that could be the series signed, sealed, and delivered. 3-0 at the moment here to SETU. Spanish kickoff, that didn't go well for either team. Big ball picked to the side there by SETU, but everybody whiffs it, and a chance for Queens to get one back, and they will. Absolutely everybody and their mother missed that one. Not sure how. 4 cars, not really much room for that ball to get through, but somehow it does. And the fake kickoff coming in from SETU. The attempted dunk from Queens, I like that decision. He's trying to get that one through, but it's a good bump. Not allowing the air dribble to continue by SETU, so Queens will have to go back on defense here. But again, another whiff in the midfield will allow Queens to get on the ball here. And a lot of times here, SETU, when they go for something fancy, they just hit a whole lot of air. Living on a prayer, as they would say, and they haven't even been a quarter of the way there for those shots or those attempts or those plays half the time in this game. But They still have a lead in this game. They still have a lead in the series. And, of course, they are just a minute and 24 seconds and 2 goals to the good of getting the series win and keeping their record perfect. Academic Queens will their first defeat of the Irish Collegiate Irish Collegiate Esports. Wow, I got confused. Anyway, 4-1. SETU get that one in. My words are gone from the Irish Esports Collegiate Series, powered by natives. There we go. Words were failing me for a second. But the ball coming through to the side. So it will be Queen's first defeat. SETU, of course, still undefeated. Not many undefeated teams left, of course. I believe there was only 3 before this week, and these were 2 of them. So the other, I believe, was Trinity. Ball coming through here as Queens get up, looking in their bed, try the best to get some through. They can't quite manage to do so. Queens just looking to get something back on the board, but SETU, well, why? Okay, they just saved their own shot, but that's okay. Ball coming through. Queens scores 35 seconds. I don't think they're gonna find anything. I think the players just kind of accepted it now that this one's over. Everyone's messy about it a little bit. There comes the follow through, make it 5-1, but I think Queens have put up the proverbial white flag there. I've just said, yeah, that's enough of this. We'll mess around for a little bit, boys, but the best we'll do. We're also not getting Brazil. That's not happening. We're not getting Brazil either. That's not going to happen either. We'll mess around, but we don't want to Brazil. So I think a gentleman's agreement will be reached at some stage here. I think it already has been, really. Your team really pushing hard or trying to do anything spectacular. Just kicking the ball to the side, knocking around, looking for clicks perhaps, but 5 seconds to go. SETU have secured the series by 3-1. I would say a good series with SETU, but I'm not going to. Because I found that absolutely horrendous to watch. I'm not gonna lie. SETU could do a lot better than that. I thought Queens played quite well. I thought Queens were taking it seriously, playing well. But look, if you're gonna come on the stream and mess around, I'm not gonna say you played well because you won 3-1. And you know you're SETU, you're capable of winning 3-0. So, but anyway, I do apologize for the level of annoyance I have there, because I know that team can do a lot better. Queens did really well. Queens are showed here they can go far in this tournament. You know, some of those goals were great. Some of the one heads up play was fantastic by Queens. So I think, you know, good game, good series, but ultimately it was a nice win for SETU. 3-1. They'll stay undefeated. I'm not sure if they played their second series yet, or if that's coming in later in the week. I'm not fully sure. Obviously, because the bank holiday weekend, the midterm week, obviously some colleges are on midterm, so that's why we've got a bit of a confusing thing this week with the Rocket League. But anyway, that's all we have. We only got 2 series in, and unfortunately, their series there's a bit of an issue with it, so we couldn't actually show much more. I know it's not been a very quick stream, but we'll be back next week properly. We'll have 2 more games on stream. They'll be live shown and all that stuff, so you want to interact with the players and all that. But